Hey, what's up everybody? It's Rox and I am coming to you today with a review for Basketball Wives LA Season 3 Episode 9. So much shit happened yesterday between Mimi and Nico's video and my Real Housewives of Atlanta video. I don't even remember what the hell happened on Basketball Wives LA. So, thank goodness I have my phone with my notes in it because I ain't feel like, writing out nothing. I never do for Basketball Wives LA because, Anyway, we're going to get through this video real fast so I can run in Target and get me some dishwashing liquid and paper towel. Still trying to work with this lipstick, y'all. It kind of, I know, it kind of has that look like I've been eating powdered donuts a little bit. It just kind of make your lips look like, don't they look kind of like protrudish? I like the pink. It's weird. It's an experience. I'm still trying to get used to it. Anyway, you guys, let's get to it, shall we? Okay, so Drea and Malaysia are talking about the confrontation that Drea and Orlando had with Jackie and Chantel. Just like I said in my video before, I don't feel like originally Drea was saying that she was all this much of a hoe, okay? It's evolved into that now, but originally what Drea was trying to prove was the fact that Chantel was lying. And I thought that same thing, but of course, when she just denies all of it and she's calling Drea all these names and, then of course now you're going to take the whole route. But, I didn't originally feel like that's what she was trying to do. None of this shit would have happened if Jackie wouldn't have said shit to Drea about it, okay? Because Chantel had already told Jackie that didn't shit happen, right? Okay, so then what? Drea's just like, listen, Shani is a Jackie Jr., okay? The bitch crazy just like her mama. I am just so through with all of them. Y'all can take y'all ass over to France, wherever you going, and count me out. I am not going. Well, Malaysia is just really trying to convince Drea because, Malaysia is saying, we could all still have a good time. And, Drea is just like, absolutely not. I'm not going. I'm not putting myself in it. And I don't blame her. And I don't know what Malaysia thought she was going to do. Maybe she just thought maybe their friendship would care. But, Malaysia understands. Malaysia even thinks herself that some shit's going to go down when they get to France. But, she's just trying to prove herself wrong, and hopefully Jackie will, turn into some whole other being, obviously, and be a good person for this trip. But y'all already know how that shit goes. So Drea is just like, nope, Drea's out. They all get to France, and everybody is excited. Malaysia's kind of got like this whole little attitude, but you see that she's trying to keep the shit in check. Once they get there, it's real phony, okay? It's just, you can see that you've got two cliques that are just trying to coexist. Jackie is on one of these, I don't know why Drea's not here. Doesn't it feel weird that she's not here? Like, I don't know if she's coming or not. And Malaysia's just like, well, she's not coming. And, Sunday was just like, oh, well, why would you say that now? Why didn't you tell us that she wasn't coming? Malaysia like, because I didn't fucking feel like telling you then. I'm telling you now, she's not coming. They act like they've been saints the whole time. Ain't shit happened. That Dre ain't just dot that fucking eye on Sunday. They ain't had no big old argument at Palm Springs and at this place with Shani and Jackie a couple of times. Why are they so surprised about this? What the fuck makes you think that we want to go to a whole nother country and commence to fighting? So, Malaysia was just like, okay, let's be real here. First of all, why do you think that she would come? Every time for the last 3 years that we've been knowing you, every time that something is about to happen, you and Dre end up having an argument, okay? And then you guys get into this fight, and then you invite her to something so that she doesn't come, just so that you can get mad that she's not there. It's like, you didn't want her to come to begin with, okay? You pick an argument for the bitch not to come so you can have an attitude with her. And Jackie was like, no, that's not it. It's a coincidence. I love Drea. Drea's my friend. We're here in sisterhood. And, I just want us all to be here together and enjoy this. I guess I'm just ain't in the mood for it today. Okay, but yeah, that Jackie is, she's crazy. And Sunday and British is, they just getting dragged in by Jackie, just not even knowing. Although British is young, okay? So I almost am inclined to give British a pass, but Sunday for sure. Sunday is just a hater. Sunday just wants to have a reason to not like somebody. Sunday is a hater of the worst kind, you guys. I done lost my damn notes. Brandy kind of jumps into the fray a little bit and is just like, you know what, let's just let it go. Let's just let it go. Okay, I guess Brandy is finally getting a little glimpse of the crazy that Drea tried to warn you of. Remember? Next day or later on that day, the girls are determined to have a good time in Paris, France, you know, and make the best of it. So, you know, they split off in groups. You have Jackie, Sunday, and British go off on a boat cruise. I guess it's cruising the waters, and you know they're going by all these different places. And Malaysia and Brandy decided to go on foot, just walking around. They end up at the famous Lock Bridge. You guys have seen it recently on all the reality shows. You know, it's there. You buy the lock, you write your name of your friend or your spouse or your boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, and you put it on the bridge and you throw the fucking key over into the water. They decide that that's what they wanted to do. They go and buy locks for their friendship, also for their marriages. Hook it on, throw it over the bridge. Not before they do some old kind of strange little friendship vows. I was just like, oh my God, it's Nene and Cynthia all over again. Just so happens, you guys, because this is how reality TV works, Jackie, British, and Sunday are on the boat, and they're at the top of the boat. Now, you can tell it's fucking freezing, and nobody else is at the top of the boat. That's because it's cold. Obviously, they told them to go up to the top of the boat because we fixing to go under the bridge that Brandy and Malaysia's on, okay? But we all acting like we didn't know that, okay? But, yeah, Roxanne peeped that out. Jackie is up there dressed like a fucking schoolgirl. She got on a Burberry little pleated plaid skirt. I mean, fresh off the Oops, I Did It Again tour. Just looking a goddamn fool. Ain't nothing worse than, listen, I love trends. And I love cute little things, and you know I have worn stuff that I'm just like, you know, you can wear things that are younger for you. When you wear shit that's younger for you, you've also got to put shit with it that matures the outfit up. Okay, so if she had on that skirt, then she needed to have on some tights and some cute booties and a, you know, a really nice blazer that stopped right here. Okay, yeah, then you can do that skirt, but you ain't fixing to fucking walk out with that goddamn skirt and these knee-high socks and whatever the goddamn shoes she had. I mean, she looked a hot fucking mess. I was just like, oh, Jackie and Portia Mama, they got to shop at the same place. Shit just be tight, grabbed up on them and everything. Just look at the hot ass mess. But look, I'm getting off subject. Anyway, they on the boat. They going under the bridge right when Malaysia and Brandy are on it. You know, they're all excited like, hey girls, look, there they are. You know, like you can really spot them on this fucking bridge with all these people, but you just happen to spot the two niggas that's sitting there. Oh, I'm telling you, it was a mess. Anyway, Malaysia and Brandy was giving the finger to Jackie and Sunday and British. And, you know, for whatever reasons, their feelings was hurt. I was just like, really? Do you really think that these girls is, I mean, they just ain't faking the shit no more. Okay, fuck you. So that upset them, you guys. They were really, their feelings was hurt that they got flipped the bird when they was so excited to see the girls on the bridge. Don't y'all wonder how that bridge don't fall down? I know the infrastructure must be extremely strong and solid and sound because all them goddamn locks, eventually, I'm thinking that damn bridge should be giving way. This is my, you know, my work background coming into play right here. I'm a little worried about the lock bridge, y'all. Think that if I went to Paris, I'd be a little afraid to get up on that bitch. What was I talking about, y'all? Next, the girls Sunday, Jackie, and British go to sculpting class because we did not know that Sunday was such an artist. She draws and she sculpts. And, you know, she wants to soak in some local color. I got that from I Love Lucy. Y'all remember when Lucy went to go soak up some local color and she went down to the grape place and then bitch got the grape juice all stained her whole body and everything. She was trying to be in the movie with, what was the man's name? Jean-Claude. What was his name? Jean-Claude. Oh, I can't even remember his name, but she was trying to be in the movie with old boy. And when he came down to the hotel to see Lucy, she was all fucked up from being in the damn grapes. And Ricky was just like, I thought you said you was going to sock up local collar. Sock up local. I love Lucy, you guys. My all-time favorite show of all time. I Love Lucy is my favorite. Then Martin. I could sit and watch those two shows anytime, any day, any place. Just love I Love Lucy and Martin. But anyway, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just totally off. They go to the sculpting class, and you know, the man comes out. You already know what's gonna happen. The man comes out. He ain't got no clothes on. Evidently, he got a big dick, according to Jackie. Now, Sunday and British didn't seem to be all that impressed, but Jackie was just so. I was just like, Jackie is the strangest, just the oddest person to me. First of all, her and Doug is always, you know, they're supposed to be sexual, and, you know, they're supposed to be, you know, into all of this and fantasizing and all that. And you fucking uncomfortable about this man being naked in front of you. I mean, you're in a fucking art class, okay? Doug don't give a fuck. As a matter of fact, Doug wish he was there so he could throw his boy pussy to the to the guys as well. Shit. Doug said he got to fuck around with these Malaysians when he really want to get over to Paris. And, you know, she was just like, Doug is not going to approve of this. This is not okay. Oh my God, I'm not going to look up. I'm just going to draw from memory. You know, I was just like, Jackie, come on now. I bet you if it had been a bitch with some big titties and a shaved clean cooch, she'd have been all for it. Oh, nasty motherfucker. But it's whatever, you guys. They do the little sculpting, and I mean, not sculpting. They doing the drawings of the guy, and okay, that's that. They go and sit back down at the table, and then they also discuss again, you know, how they just kind of upset that all the girls are not together, as if all the shit didn't just go down in LA. You guys, I promise you, I just don't know what they want us to think about this. Anyway, British comes up with a great idea to get all the girls together for lunch. You already know that this is not gonna go well. They decide to go and sit and eat and, you know, kind of break bread together. So, you know, they get there and fuck it, you guys. The shit just, you know, Jackie is in one of her rare moods when she's trying to pin Malaysia down. I guess she had the shit mixed up in her head that Malaysia was Drea. Okay, that approach might have worked with Drea. That shit don't work with Malaysia. She know the game, and she is there to play it. You're not gonna trip her up talking about, you know, well, do you consider me your friend, and are you intimidated by me? And Malaysia was like, hell the fuck no, I'm not intimidated by you. Why? What do you have that I want? What is it that you have that I can't get? Absolutely not. I'm not intimidated by you. Sunday is occasionally jumping in and saying shit. I noticed that British was sitting her ass over there not saying nothing. The funny thing about British to me, I kind of peeped it happening from the last episode or so, but I kind of have a feeling that British might regret being lumped in with Jackie and Sunday. Like I said, the girl is young. You know, she was all about it at first, but I've noticed in these last couple of episodes, she's been trying to tame her shit down a little bit, and I almost feel like British wishes that she wouldn't have aligned herself with Jackie and Sunday. So, you know, British ain't said nothing. She's just sitting there and listening, even though she really, you know, the old British of, you know, 6 episodes ago would have jumped her ass in. And they get to arguing. First is Brandy and Jackie. You know, Jackie is saying that Brandy was bitchy and, you know, stupid for asking these questions, you know, because Brandy had told her that she was an instigator, and Jackie was like, I'm not an instigator, and Brandy was like, yes, you always tell people what somebody else said when the person's not around, and, you know, so that grew. Brandy wanted to go over there and beat Jackie's ass. Malaysia got her up and out the room, and then when she came back in the room, you know, of course, Jackie again, all of a sudden she don't know what happened, why Brandy went off like that. And, you know, Sunday is going right along with her. I swear that goddamn Sunday is like a fucking tissue just stuck in your ass. You know how you just forget to, when you be wiping, you be at church, you see somebody walk out the bathroom, they still got tissue coming out the back of their pants. That's Sunday. This bitch just going with the ass that's leading her. Okay, I'm just like, I cannot with Sunday and Jackie. Finally, Malaysia's just like, you know what? I have been sitting around with you for 3 fucking years. I have really tried to give you the benefit of the doubt. You know, I am really tired of you. You are not my friend. I wouldn't even call your motherfucking ass if the house was on fire and I had to jump down on top of your mattress out there. Okay, let a bitch burn. I'm not your friend. This shit is over. I'm getting the fuck on. You know, Jackie was just like, well, go on then. You know, Jackie, of course, was trying to goad her into something. I was like, Jackie, you better watch it, okay? We will never forget the beatdown that Malaysia delivered to Laura. That shit was the funniest. That is still one of the funniest fights, and it happened so fast. I would love to see Malaysia beat Jackie's ass, but you know, Malaysia is really not going to go there anymore. But I promise you, I'd pay for it. I don't even know if that was a good review, but that's what you're getting today. I gotta run into the store, pick up a few things that I'm running out of in the house, and also get me something to eat. So, remember to rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm itsrox. The channel is for itsrox. Everything else I do will be in the bottom bar. Alright? Alright. So, I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I plan on doing the same. Until next time, Roxstars. Bye.